Hello everybody, and welcome back to All the Tech. Today we're going to be going over how to scale an Azure HyperScale database. So we'll start off by getting you logged into the Azure Portal. First, you'll want to navigate up to the nav bar up top. And if you get lucky, you may see SQL databases as a suggested item. If not, you'll have to do a quick search for SQL databases. As a quick aside, sometimes you won't be able to see all the databases you think you should have access to. To ensure you can see all the databases you should, you'll want to click on the subscription tag and then select all. After clicking apply, you should be able to see all the databases that you currently have access to. Moving right along, after selecting a database, you'll be brought to the overview page. There are two ways to navigate to the scaling page. The first one is by clicking on the hyperlink next to the pricing tier description item. And the second way is to simply navigate directly to the Compute and Storage tab under Settings in the left-hand nav bar. Okay, so now what? Well, with Azure HyperScale databases, you don't need to worry about storage. So there's nothing about that here. What you'll want to focus on is this vCores section down here and its little associated slider. As you can see, it starts off at 2 and goes all the way up to 80. So you can be pretty ballin'. Just remember to click apply as soon as you're done, and then your changes will happen. One important thing to note before clicking apply though, this is the same as restarting SQL Server. So you should make sure that you don't have any actively running loads or any other queries currently running that would be adversely affected by being stopped and then restarted. If at all possible, before doing the scaling operation, stop any loads in progress and make sure that nobody's running any important long-running queries. On the right-hand side, you can see a cost summary, and you can see it directly relates to the amount of vCores that you have. The amount of vCores that you select also directly relate to the amount of system memory, aka RAM equivalent that you'll be provided with, as well as the amount of IOPS or throughput on the database. Moving right along, for the hybrid benefit instances of a HyperScale database, you may notice that after moving the slider to scale the database, you cannot immediately select the apply box. It is grayed out. To allow for scaling, you'll need to check the checkbox here that essentially reaffirms that this database qualifies for hybrid benefit pricing. The hybrid benefit pricing you can see off to the right-hand side of this screen, and it shows that pricing is about 35% less than you would typically pay for a normal instance. As always, thank you for watching the video, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below,